That's cute.
Yeah, hi. Sorry, but it's running into I tried to catch it,
Wondering if, by some miracle, someone.
I don't think so, but let me see. Sorry, sir. It still hasn't turned up.
Okay. I'll come back up.
You look like you've done something you shouldn't. Am I right?
Sir? Sir?
No. You need to check again. I don't think there was money in that account.
What are you getting, Frank?
Frank? I'm not getting him anything. He's an asshole. Besides, I think you want enough money to buy whatever you want.
Come on. It's the gesture that counts.
Yeah, right. He's always been here. He won't shut up about winning the lottery.
The head of security suspects there may have been some tampering going on.
This is the Vault, 47. The data core should be behind that.
I'm not taking any chances. To let you in.
But he's not here now, and the camera was broken. He's gonna know.
The only thing we saw is none of my.
A notice from the bank's head of security mentions that the building suffers from unstable Wi-Fi. If the connection fails, IT have full access to the director's office and computer. Sounds useful, 47.
DIY. It's not a hobby. It's a lifestyle.
Hi, it's Tim. Something's off. As soon as you can, please.
Okay, there we go. Looks about right. Okay.
Hi, Roy. It's Tim, Director Savalas' PA. Listen, I hate to disturb you, but the director wants one of you to come up and look at her machine. Something's off. As soon as you can, please.
I know what you're thinking, 47. You won't fit.
believe it. I hit every quota they threw at me. How could everything?
Okay, I've checked this box. Next one.
47. That's Fabian Mann, head of accounts at this branch of Milton Fitzpatrick.
You know how
He
crap
should
this
have
old
part of the
building is,
backup
wireless,
data core on
now
his
that-
person.
If you want to pass through, I gotta
That's
touch
right.
it down.
You know how crap this old building is with the wireless, and how the director hates seeing cables anywhere? Well, she had a router installed in her office, but dies a lot. Anthony. IT to drop by every now and again.
Got it. Sir, if you want to pass through, I need to check that you're not carrying anything dangerous. Yeah, let me take a look. Just like the movies, right? Thank you for your patience, sir.
Ah, good. Finally. I hope you have good problem-solving skills.
I'm known to be the best.
You'd better be. The director's a handful. Don't talk to her, all right?
Wasn't planning on it.
All right, 47. You're in. Make the most of it.
Stay close with these two than to be loved, when one of the two must be lacking. Finally, someone manages to drag themselves from the IT dungeon. Now listen to me carefully. I don't want to hear any excuses or answer any questions. Just fix my computer and get out. Please, back off.
Already? That meeting was scheduled for 3 o'clock. Tim must have rescheduled it.
Don't hesitate. I want that money. Got it? Good. Who's got the Anderson profile?
This doesn't look good.
Now.
Shit, stop suffering. We need to get the word out.
Your turn or mine?
One of the investment bankers at Milton Fitzpatrick is facing termination. He's got a private meeting with Director Savalas and has been told to register at the top floor reception. Well, terminations are your specialty, 47.
Have you seen Savalas down here recently?
Never comes down. She prefers to look over all of us from that watchtower of hers.
Weird approach to leadership.
Well, she gets involved in leadership. No. The only reason she comes down. How could she do this? Can't be fired. Please come to the director's office. I feel like giving that woman a piece of my mind. I gave this place everything. Wow.
Who's there?
Good day to you, sir. I hit every quota they threw at me. How could she do this? Please come to the director's office.
Hello?
I gave this place everything. Chuck, wasn't it? Look, I'm going for a round. Nobody gets in or out of the conference room unless I say so.
It's Charles, Mr. Madden. And yes, Mr. Perez, Our head of security already notified me. I'm keeping an eye out.
Right, Perez is in. Except, you know, it's my investigation up there. I think I need to talk to him. Keep it 100, squad.
You do that, Mr. Man.
Sir, I'm just doing my job. I gotta pat you down. Sorry about that. Okay, you're all fine. Off you go.
I'm here for a meeting with Director Savalas.
I don't think it... Oh. Yes, of course. That's right. Go inside.
Thank you.
Excellent, 47. This should be a termination Director Savalas won't forget.
Mr. Jackson, have a seat, please.
Thank you.
Mr. Jackson, as you must be aware, we've been running some numbers internally to measure the flexibility and productivity of people working here at the bank. Work hours, output versus input, sales portfolios, late nights and early mornings, things like that. I've been reviewing personnel files for the past few weeks, and a couple of files stood out. Yours, for instance.
Is that so?
I have quite specific expectations when it comes to my employees. How you appear and act reflects directly on me and this building. And, well, you've certainly managed to stand out, Mr. Jackson. Tell me, do you knit those sweaters yourself? Or does your wife do that?
A man needs a hobby, Miss Savalas.
Guard, leave the room. I need a moment alone with Mr. Jackson here. So, Mr. Jackson, I'm pleased to inform you that you will be able to explore your hobbies in even greater detail in the near future. I appreciate this is a stressful situation, but if you would be so kind as to sit down. So, Mr. Jackson, I'm pleased to inform you that you will be able to explore your hobbies in even greater detail in the near future. We're letting you go, Mr. Jackson. The bank appreciates your contributions over the years, but we feel it's probably best to part ways at this time. This may upset you, but let me assure you that eventually you will come to embrace this point in your life as an opportunity.
This is not my first termination, Miss Savalas.
Ah, somehow I'm not surprised. HR will send you all the relevant papers, Mr. Jackson. Please gather your things as soon as you can. Good day, Mr. Jackson.
I need you to keep a close eye on those people in the upstairs conference room. Under no circumstances are they to leave the bank.
The name's Charles. We got it the last time you came down. No need to spend your time checking up on it. I'll report anything necessary to Mr. Perez.
Mr. Perez, huh? Yeah, all right. Guess I'll talk to him to make sure we're on the same page. You're all extras anyway.
Very good, Mr. Man.
Squad, you're looking very low-key.
Oh, have we talked to everyone?
No, I think I saw him go into the bathroom. Been there for ages.
Okay. Doesn't sound...
Milton Fitzpatrick is holding a round of job interviews. The final applicant was last seen going into the bathrooms where he's been for some time. Nerves, maybe?
Promising. Yeah, we'll give him the benefit.
What's with all the
of doubt.
sneaking around,
Let me
mate?
know when he comes out.
Will do.
Thanks.
Hi, it's me. Yeah, it went really well.
Have you ever heard of knocking? Well, you need to leave.
There you are. Feeling better, I hope. Should I let HR know you're ready for the final interview?
I feel like a new man. I'm ready.
Wonderful. Follow me, please. It's right down here.
Best of luck in your interview, 47. Let's see where this will lead you to.
Nervous? Don't worry. You'll do fine. Mr. Thomas, have a seat, please.
Ah, Mr. Thomas. Good to meet you. I'm Kevin, and this is Melissa. We're both with HR, and we will be guiding you through this last test.
It's important to stress that there's no pass or fail here. It's merely a standard personality test meant to gauge how you'll fit into our corporate culture.
All right.
If you're ready, let's kick this off, okay?
I'm ready.
Okay, so this is a very simple test. All you do is pick a card and tell us what you see there. Now, it's important to point out that there are no right or wrong answers here. It's just to give us a better impression of who you are on a psychological level. Does that make sense?
Yes, I'm ready.
All right, Mr. Thomas. Let's proceed then. If you will, please pick the card that most conjures up the word opportunity.
This one.
All right, now look at it closely. Take a few moments, then tell me, do you see an animal or an object?
Animal.
I see. What kind of animal?
A bird. An eagle, perhaps.
An eagle. Very interesting. A forceful animal. Anything else?
It's feeding on something.
Feeding? On what?
A carcass. The scene is reflected in a pool of blood flowing from the body. It's a vulture feeding on someone else's kill.
That's very graphic, Mr. Thomas.
Yes. Brutal, even.
Right.
Very interesting observation, Mr. Thomas. Not what we expected, but that's perfectly fine. Let's take the next one, shall we? Pick any of the remaining cards that make you think of execution, please.
I'll pick this one.
Good choice. Tell me, what is the first thing you see here? Just the very first thing that comes to mind.
I see a figure in a large coat. Perspective skewed, as if I'm looking at him from the ground. He's got something in his hands.
Go on.
He's armed. Dual firearms. Large caliber pistols.
I see. What else do you see?
He's just finished a job. Perfectly executed.
And who is this man?
It's me.
Very, very interesting, Mr. Thomas.
Well, that's a very creative interpretation, Mr. Thomas. I think we've just got time for the last card. Please proceed. This last card should hopefully make you think of prosperity.
Okay?
Oh, very good. This is an interesting one. What do you see here? Take in the whole image, please, and in as much detail as possible, tell me what this reminds you of.
Wealth.
Can you elaborate on that?
I see a big pile of money earned performing questionable actions.
And how do you feel about that? Bending the rules of the game.
It's what I do.
Very good, Mr. Thomas.
Well, I have to say, that was very impressive, Mr. Thomas. With your cutthroat approach and killer instinct, I think you'll fit right in with Milton Fitzpatrick. Wouldn't you say so, Melissa?
I couldn't agree more, Kevin. Mr. Thomas, allow me to congratulate you on your new position as an investment banker here at Milton Fitzpatrick.
Thank you. When do I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
You know what? If you want, feel free to have a look around the bank. You've got clearance all the way to the top. Get to know the place. Just don't go into the CEO's office. We don't want to lose you on your first day.
Thank you. Thank you. When do I start?
Well, aren't you an eager beaver? Well, we expect you to come in tomorrow at 8.
Welcome on board, Mr. Thomas.
Hello and welcome. Have a seat. So, Mr. Ennis.
He has a lot of celebrity clients, very high end.
Yeah, poor guy. He did well for us. I mean, he closed the Berman account, netted the bank a cool $10 million. Say, aren't you Ruby Red, the investigative reporter? I loved your expose on the Munch Talk data abuse. I mean, wow, Jason Portman must hate you. So, what are you working on now?
I'm sorry? I don't know what you're talking about. My name's Tina. Tina Smith. I work in insurance.
Right. Undercover, are we?
No, I'm just not who you think I am, sir. Now, please leave me alone or I'll be forced to alert security.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you really look like her. Well, have a good day.
Ruby Red, famous muck-raking investigative journalist, is in the bank. Known for her fierce skills at digging up dirt and her excellent nose for scandal, she's definitely up to something. Might be worth following her around the bank, 47.
Teddy, it's me. I'm at the bank now. I still haven't been able to make contact with the informant. Don't you dare dump this story, Ted. I will find that report one way or another. This will be the story of the year. Director Savalas has been acting with extreme recklessness, and the public deserve to know that. My informant will come through. Just make sure you're ready to pull the trigger when I get the documentation. She's going down today, Ted. One way or another. Of course the stock will plummet. I expect that will happen immediately. That's the point, right? Show the world the ugly side of this whole business. We're doing this. I'll email you the documents as soon as I have them.
Listen, sir, there's no drama. I just need to check your pockets if you want to pass. Okay, thank you, sir. This will be over in no time. Thank you.
Teresa, it's me. Listen, I need your advice. Remember that situation at work I was talking about? Well, I hit a bit of an obstacle here. No, nobody's discovered anything, but for some reason, security is super high today. I don't think I can get to the documents safely. There's some sort of investigation going on, and they're specifically looking for the file. No, I hid the file in a safety deposit box in the basement. Keys with me here on my desk. Hell, I can even see the journalist from here, but... This whistleblowing thing sounds great on paper, but I am telling you, it's pretty damn terrifying when you're the one doing it. Yes, I know it's important, but I can't risk my job here. Look, I have to think about this.
Milton Fitzpatrick, how may I be of service to you? Yes, please hold on. I'll pass you through.
This is just not acceptable. Clearly, on your end.
Hey, bud.
Well, at least it's not as bad as that time in Queens.
Remember that? Oh, the 6,000 semi-incinerated files we had to tape together? Don't remind me.
Hey, maintenance have a look at the deposit box room camera. Broken one.
Yeah, Perez brought someone down there himself.
Is that what I think it is?
Yes. Just make sure the information will be put to good use.
Oh, you can bank on that. Who are you? What's your role in this?
I'm not important. Good luck.
It sounds like Miss Red has quite a scoop on her hands. My guess is this will cause a major market upset, which is sure to bring the director out from her fortified office.
Sir, I will have to check you if you want to pass, okay? This'll just take a sec, sir. All right. Good job, sir. Thank you.
contact.
Yes, I just... Well, It's very unfortunate, of course.
Third day, huh?
We did...
How are you finding things?
Everything.
Oh, it's lovely. I actually worked with Athena about 10 years ago. That was before she came to Milton Fitzpatrick.
I assure you that was the plan all along, sir. We were gathering up intelligence, just that
Yeah,
sort of
sorry,
thing.
man.
Perez is on the floor, instantly. It's a mystery, sir. I mean, someone must have planned this. The break-in. It's too much of a coincidence to have something like this happen following a break-in. Someone is trying to reflect the legacy.
It was a report.
Oh, absolutely. Very serious. The FBI will get a full report as soon as we can collate it. You can count on it. Very well. I'll call you directly as soon as I know. And please pass on my regards to the rest of the board. Goodbye, sir.
Don't get restless.
Yo, Mr. Bodyguard. What's up?
I don't really feel comfortable with this.
It's just a job, you know?
No, Wayne. The job is to find and expose irregularities and signs of fraudulent behavior. Expose, not hide. I understand Athena Savalas pulls a lot of weight in the industry and the partners are dying to please her, but... we're complicit now.
It's pretty obvious that Savalas and that man character are hiding something. Maybe they even staged the break-in themselves to cover up their tracks. But, like it or not, the job right now is to find out what is missing.
Place anything suspicious in those aisles.
I don't know.
It's Charles.
If we find anything, we should make
And
sure
yes,
the FBI
Mr.
sees
Perez.
it. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
And lose your job, pension, health insurance. Everything